And there was this lady who, like, when she would get the hostia, she would, like, kneel down for it to the padre. And I'm like, girl, get the fuck up. Get your ass up. Take it in the fucking hand. Bro. Even in the mouth is a little too much. Like, why are you putting that shit? Why are you putting it in my mouth? That's like, freaky ass. Like. So we have matcha, but this whole time we're trying to like start filming and stuff. We ended up drinking it almost all. Right. But this is from Taza de Café. Get yours now.
Yes. It's actually so good. I want the second one. We got the strawberry matcha with strawberry cold foam.
It's so good.
It's so yummy.
It's really good.
It's like, I don't really add like extra like cold foam or shit on my matcha, but it's like the perfect like natural flavor, and it's so yummy.
It's really good. So welcome to another episode of Bestie Banter.
Episode 3.
Episode 3. Yes. Ooh, I love it. This has been super fun. And this topic, do you want to say what the topic is?
Yeah, so I think today we're gonna be talking about what do we say? Like spirituality, religion, the higher, what do they call it? Like the higher source, the higher power, like afterlife, whether we had like a past life. Yeah.
I love talking about this. I wanted to, like, this is one of the first like topics that I wanted to bring up in our podcast, because I feel like we could talk about it for so long, and I have so many thoughts and opinions. But also, it gets kind of like weird when people, not weird when people get offended, but like people obviously have their own beliefs, and we know that it's like not everybody believes this, but this is how we feel.
Yeah.
Everybody's on their own journey. Everybody's on their own spirituality, and it's okay, but we have opinions, so we're gonna say them.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like it's such a like controversial like topic, because like you said, like, and I feel like a lot, like me personally, like I'm a very spiritual person, but I feel like I also believe in like God, but I don't necessarily like follow a religion. So I feel like you could be kind of like in between two things, but I feel like there's people that are just like very, very specific. Or,
I feel like whenever it gets too extreme on any end, it could be bad. Yeah. Or like not bad, but like it could have like effects. Side effects. I feel like people are so easily...
People overdo it.
Yeah, people overdo it, and it starts feeling culty. And cults are bad, right? Like in the sense that, like...
It depends.
It just depends. Like, when you're in a cult, you don't know you're in a cult. Is that true?
Yeah.
Like, does that resonate with you?
I'm not in a cult. Yeah, I think I can see what you're trying to say.
Like, if you're, like, in a
people
cult...
are, like, blindsided by, like, things. Like, I feel like people... can very easily get brainwashed, and I feel like once you start believing in something, and like I don't know how to explain it, but I know what you're saying.
What I mean?
Like,
you know what I mean? Yeah, or if you're too like on this, like, I feel like anything could bring you to like spiritual psychosis. Like any of the extreme is like spiritual psychosis. You're in spiritual psychosis.
Yeah, like that.
Like it.
I still feel like I have a fucking pillow stuck in my mouth, bro.
You feel it, like,
get it out. It's like not all the way like down there, but like it's like. You? And also, I'm sorry. This is like our first episode with our mics on.
Oh yeah.
So if y'all hear me slurping on this, I'm sorry
for any weird.
Just noises. Turn the volume down.
Yeah.
Warning right now. Turn the volume down right now.
Yeah. We finally got our microphones to work. In the last episode, we had the microphones on like a little prop. It was like a little prop. It was like a little toy that we had, but this time hopefully they really did. Yeah. We're like cosplaying podcast.
Literally.
Hopefully these ones are actually working right now. We figured out a different way, but
we found a different hole.
We found it was hidden. We found a hidden hole in our camera. Like, what the fuck, Sony? But yeah, so this is crazy.
Yes, I'm excited for this topic. This is definitely one of my favorite. Like, I'm such like a. I don't even know if this falls under like conspiracy theories. I mean, I feel like I can, like, afterlife, like all of that, like. We go deeper into shit, kind of are. But I just love talking, like going deep into like certain topics.
So I like to be going digging in it. I love digging in it.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yes, because I feel like there's so many. For like, first of all, like what I'm thinking is there's a lot of things that come into that. Like, and I have my own experiences, so this has definitely shaped the way that I view certain things. Obviously, but. Like growing up, we would go to church every Sunday, and we would go to like our classes for like first communion and confirmation,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was in youth group, and then I was just like around the church for so long, and then it just became so like a part of my life. Obviously, we grew up on it. That's how we, we were baptized into being Catholic and everything, and we grew up like that. And it's fine, but like I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. Like, it's like I don't know. I feel like I'll be too extreme with it, and it'll be like rude or something.
Okay, I get.
You know what I mean?
By no means are we trying to be rude.
Yeah.
Or like or disregard like people's like beliefs, I guess, or like make it seem like people are doing too much, but at the same time, no, I feel like it's, I don't know. I mean, yeah, we grew up like Catholic. I feel like, especially in like a Hispanic, like, household, or just like Hispanic, like culture, like Catholicism is like really big. And I mean, yeah, we grew up like going to catechism. We're confirmed. Is that how you say confirmed?
Yeah, confirmation. Yeah,
we did a confirmation.
We confirmed our religion.
By the way, literally with like no say. Like we're forced into it in a way, and like it doesn't feel like that when you're young, because you're like, this is all you know, and like you grow up, you literally grow up on it, and like it's normal. But bro, when you think about it, like it's all man-made. Like it literally, religion is like man-made, which is like it's just insane to me. So like when people take it to like the extreme, which is like there's no definition of extreme really, because like it could be extreme to me, but to people that are following the religion, it's like this is what it is. Yeah, but yeah, I think I was like growing up like super religious. Well, I didn't grow up super religious. I feel like you were definitely like a little bit more religious. But I feel like once you like start having your own beliefs, and you just kind of like start growing as a person outside of that, you just kind of like start seeing things differently, and like so you just start seeing things that's not normal, because I feel like things really are taken to an extreme, to the point where like people see it as like normal, but it's like it's that's really not. Yeah, stuff. Literally. And it's weird because, or even like just following and like holding your own like morals and values as like a human being, but like they don't align with the religion. Like I feel like that was like my biggest thing, because like like I did my confirmation when I think I was like in middle school, and like we started going like to church more. Like my parents were never super like, oh, we have to go to church like every Sunday, but we would definitely like go to church here and there. We sometimes like rezar like rosario, or like my mom would be like, oh, váyanse a confesar, but she was never super like on our ass like about like being like super religious or like going to church. We literally went to a Catholic high school too, so like that also like played like a really big like part, I guess, in like how we kept up with like the religion. But I feel like once I got older and I just started to like have my own like morals and like values and like things that I like, my beliefs, I guess, or just like my basic fucking like
just basic thoughts.
Yeah, literally.
Once you started to critically think,
things just didn't start to like align, and I'm like, and like I would go to church with like my mom and my sister, and then like they would start talking about things that I would just not agree with at all. Like I'm like, no, like why is he saying this? Like I don't think this is fair. Like this is not true. Like why are you sharing this with like a room of people that? And it's crazy because like there's people that are not at that point of like,
they just accept everything they hear.
Yeah, and they just believe everything, and they could easily like be brainwashed. And like I dead ass would like get mad like at church, and I'd be like, I don't want to listen to this. Me
too. Especially when like the priests have so much. People see priests with like so much power. Like I remember there was a time where when I was like in my super religious era, which was only for like a few years in like high school, maybe like middle school and high school, I think. It was just during the time my mom got super religious, and then I was going to church almost like every day. And obviously like listening, we were going to a specific church in Detroit, in St. Hedwig, and I did not like that priest. I don't know if he's still there.
Was it that one kid's uncle? Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, and I just not like the way that he was a priest. And I would like Holy Redeemer. There was a priest of Holy Redeemer. I think it was Padre Nico, and I thought he was like nice. I'm like, okay, he seems like a person that I would think, okay, you have the right to like talk about God. Because other priests that would talk about God, they would do it in such a way that was like negative and like hurtful and very fear mongering. And I didn't like that. People who believe in God and believe that God is the reason for everything, and that priests like are like perfect, and like, even though they always say, well, he's human, so he could sin, he makes mistakes, but it's like, yeah, but all his ideas and all his like beliefs are like idealized. Like, everybody, if you believe that priests are saying la palabra de Dios, and then they're saying all these hurtful negative things, you're gonna think that that's la palabra de Dios. It's like everything that he says, people are gonna listen.
Yeah,
Nobody's
like people
ever gonna say,
idolize them.
Yeah, like at least my parents and like a lot of people that are my parents' age and generation, they just believe what the Padre says because they say, "Oh, I trust him. He is from
God.
the God. Like, he is literally God."
Yeah.
And there was this lady who, like, when she would get the hostia, she would like kneel down for it to the Padre, and I'm like, "Girl, get the fuck up, get your ass up, take it in the fucking hand." Bro. Even in the mouth is a little too much. Like, why are you putting that shit? Why are you putting shit in my mouth? That's like, freaky. Yeah, like. And that's another thing. Like, padres are so freaky. Like,
oh my. That's gonna be the title of our podcast.
Padres are so freaky.
Bro,
I was listening to something. I think it was a podcast that I listened to. I was hearing a story that like maybe like fucking each other, like the padres and stuff. They live together and
it's okay because they're all priests.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And they're all priests, and it's like a boy club. It's like, I don't know. Obviously, this is not like 100%. This is alleged. Maybe this is alleged. But they like they be freaky and stuff, and then they yell at the whole entire iglesia, saying that if you have sex before marriage, you're gonna go to hell. If you have a kid before marriage, you're gonna go to hell. If you're
same-sex marriage, yeah.
Same-sex marriage, you're gonna go to hell. If you're gay, you're going to hell. If you, what did I say?
Have sex before marriage.
After that, I said something else. Boom, if you're gay, you're going to hell. For anything, you're going to hell. And yelling at me like,
yeah.
Like, are you threatening me right now?
Like, it feels like a threat.
It feels so threatful, and then people get even scared of me. I feel like people who don't have their own ideas very much, like I feel like people are more vulnerable. People who are older and come from a different country and came here and tried to like find their way and try to like be good with God. They went to the only thing that was there, and to them it's not like very much like a conform mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Some people, not everybody, I know, but like people are just like wherever, and they don't speak up. That's why they don't know how to speak up for themselves. They kind of just take what's given to them, and they don't ever like request more. They don't ever think critically, because like, no, that's like safe. Like, those are the same people who are like homophobic and they're like older. People are like not open-minded at all. Yeah, like, people are just very close-minded, super conservative, like just like how people from here, like our like parents' generation, people from here who came from Mexico, they still have a Mexico society mindset, and then but they're here now, and it's like everything is so we're just awoke. Yeah. No, but like things are just like not correct that they believe, but they have the same mindset as Mexico at the time that they were there, and back then it was like más, same, like very homophobic, very do this and don't ask questions, just work. When everything over here usually it's more like mental health is taken more into account, and we are encouraged to go to school and get more education.
That's great. I was just thinking about that. Like one time, I was still like in high school, and one of the priests was talking about like the college like culture like here in like the US, and like how people like party and stuff, and like he like mentioned he said something about like, oh, like to like the parents, speaking to like the parents, like, don't let your kids go to like a party school because like they're gonna get distracted, and like eso es del diablo. Oh my God. Like they're like exposed to like so much, and obviously like if you send your kid away to like college, like you don't really know what the fuck they're doing, and like that's literally when you like start growing and just like experiencing and learning so much on your own, and you don't have your parent. So it's like if like literally a priest, and I know parents that like literally like believe that shit and like go with what the like priest says, and they're like, oh yeah, like I don't want my kid to go like take this really good opportunity at this university because I don't want them to be away from me because they're gonna do like bad shit. And
it's like a fear thing. It always just like, makes them have anxiety about you, and anxiety that you're gonna be crazy or drink alcohol.
Like they just think like the worst. Be gay. Just live, laugh, laugh.
Literally. And yeah, I feel like mom was like that. She didn't want me to go to Michigan State she was like, why would you go so far away? Blah, blah, blah. That's a party school. It's a party school. Because, like, one of her bosses was saying that her kids went to go to Michigan State and they were dudes and they're probably, like, frat dudes or I don't know.
God, yeah.
And she was like, that's, like, literally the only impression she had of Michigan State. She's like, you're not going up there for what? Like, and I feel like I was never, like, a bad daughter. Like, I was never, like, sneaking out and, like, doing crazy stuff for her mom to think that I was, like, sure, I was smoking weed and, you know,
doing like normal, like teenage shit.
Yeah, but I was never like crazy. I would never like escape and like go out. I would never escape into the night. Like I was just always like I was a good kid. I would be like, Mom, I literally could be doing so much crazy shit right now, but I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no reason for you to not trust me. But yeah, it's like they want you to keep like they want to keep you close to them, your parents, and my mom was like that with the padre. She would like literally believe anything the padre said.
I remember in high school, like we used to like have to confess or whatever. Like we had the option to like confess to people. I would hate confessing to one. We had like a priest teacher. We had a teacher that was a priest.
God, we could talk about him.
Yeah, yeah, that shit. Yeah, we had a teacher that was a priest. Well, a couple. We had like theology class. And he was like one of the padres that like people used to like go confess to. And I just like one confessing to me. I'm like, why am I confessing to like another like human being? Like
what do you?
I literally like I just rather talk to God. Like I'm still like a faithful person. Like I still believe in like, you know, like a higher like power. Yeah. But why am I gonna like? I could easily just directly talk to God. Like I don't have to go.
Why do we have to go through you? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like. I feel like it's like stems from like wanting people to be scared of you and like wanting people to like be like intimidated because telling a padre your sins is like it never felt right to me.
And also like they just make you feel judged,
it's like a humiliation.
Bro. Yes,
it's literally like a humiliation ritual.
Yeah,
literally. Yeah, like telling a padre your sins, it's like a humiliation ritual. I do believe that because you feel guilty and it's like. When you're like, well, why do I have to confess? And then my parents would be like, well, it's because you can't just tell it to God. You have to like be like feel sorry about it or like feel
like they want to make you feel bad so bad,
yeah,
like feel ashamed
so bad. That's what you have to say. Your oraciones after you confess. You're like 10 Ave Maria. Like if you say if you pray 100 Padre Nuestros and 10,000 Ave Marias. God will forgive your fucking sin. Boy. And that's really funny.
And for what? Because I'm going to do it again.
Right.
Like,
I'm going to cuss again.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to cuss again. I'm going to cuss while I'm still in here.
Right.
But I have a really funny story with my sister. Strong ass
legs.
Bruh. Strong ass toes.
Okay.
I have a really funny story with my sister. Who, when she was like little, she was told to go do confession, and she didn't believe that she had a sins because as a kid, you don't have sins.
Deadass.
Why are you making like a little kid, a little baby kid, confess? And at this point, she was old enough to confess, probably like 12 or 13, but still like that's still a kid. Why are you holding every single person to a standard that's like so strict and like obviously kids are gonna be kids, whatever. Yeah. But my sister, she didn't believe she had any sense, and it was really funny because the padre was like, "Period. I support women's wrongs. Right. I support her wrongs and her rights." And the padre asked her like, "What are your sins?" She's like, "I don't have any sins." The padre was like, "What the fuck?"
She literally caught him off guard.
Yeah. It's like, "What do I say now?" She went off the script. Like, what do I say? That was really funny because it's true. Like as a little girl, why do you don't have sins? Like, I remember the first time I had to do a confession, I was like 10 years old.
Oh my God.
Literally. And I went in there, and when I came out, I was crying.
Oh my God.
I started crying when I came out. I just remember that. Because I went with like my cousins, with Nubia, with Marlene, my cousin Santiago. We were all the same age, and we were going to do our confirmation together. And our first communion together, because when you first start to confess.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think I did it that young too then.
Yeah,
I did my communion like at 9. I was like 9, 10.
You're like such a baby. And I remember we all went together to do our communion. Our confession, our confesarnos. And when I came out, they were all like, okay, like, we're going to go get McDonald's afterwards. We were going to get McDonald's, like, if I pay. But I just remember that. But everybody was so happy because they're like, okay, we're done. Let's go eat. And then I was like, crying. I was literally fucking crying in front of the altar, like, walking out of the little room. And then Mom was like, what happened? Like, what's wrong? And I was like, I just felt really weird. I felt so vulnerable. I felt like it was so like strong for me. I'm like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know really why I cried. I just felt like crying.
Wow.
But why did I have to confess?
Yeah.
What did I say? Did I say bad words and I yell at my parents?
I was about to say, like, I feel like when I was young, like, that was, like, one of the things that I would say, like, oh, like, how do you, por, like, ser buena, yeah, and, like, disrespect my parents or whatever. But I'm like, bro, that's such a, like, normal kid thing to
Literally.
do. Like, why are you,
I would say sorry, but like, es que peleé con mi hermana. Okay, I'm gonna beat her ass again when I walk out of here.
And I'll do it again.
I'll do it again. Like, why am I gonna say this? But yeah, like, those are my little sins, like, being mean to my parents, saying bad words, and fighting with my sister, not cleaning my room.
Not cleaning my room.
Cleaning my room is crazy.
I confessed recently over the summer, and it was the weirdest thing, because, like, I hadn't confessed in, like, 5 years, bro. I swear, like, 5, 6 years. And I confessed because my sister got married, and I was like, I'm her madrina or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll, like, you know, I'll do this for her.
Yeah.
And it honestly wasn't, like, a terrible experience, but, like, going into it, I'm like, what am I even gonna say, bro? Like, I know that there's certain things that I'm like, okay, maybe, like, this is a little, I feel like I took it more and, like, I feel like I didn't take into account the things that people consider sins, but I was just seeing it as, like, the broader thing, like, when it comes to, like, my relationship with, like, God. Like, I feel like I didn't see it as, like, oh, like, well, I smoke, or, like, I be fucking, or, like, I be doing, like, certain things. But, like, I was just more, I don't know, like, I feel like now, obviously, now that I know and, like, I have my own beliefs and thoughts towards that, I'm like, I would never say this to a priest. Like, why am I confessing this if I don't feel bad about it?
Period.
Like, it's not something that is, like, sinful. Yeah, so it's just, like, I guess it depends on, like, your mindset and, like, your perspective, like, towards it. But also, I don't know, I think it's just more, I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to say. But I think it's just, like, people thinking that certain things are, like, sinful when they're literally not. It's just, like, it's so it's so weird. And have you ever heard that, like, well, especially in school, we were in, like, theology class, and we were told that, like, sins have like the same level of badness, or some are worse than others. It was like some were worse than others. I'm like, who the fuck invented this? Who told y'all this? Wait, who was telling? Like, and it was like one of our class days or whatever in class, and they were telling us that that all sins are not the same. Okay. Like, some are worse than others. Like killing, worse than, like, bruh, I don't know, cussing. No like shit. That. Yeah. But I'm like, even then, like, who invented this? Who invented this? No, literally, stuff? It's because it's all man-made, bro. It's man-made, and then try bringing up the Bible to somebody who's, and, like, you know what, I was telling you this earlier before, that I stopped talking about religion to people who are religious. Like, I no longer put it in my opinion, because it makes them so mad, and they try to colonize you with their religion. Bro, no, but, like, they really try to convince you. They'd be like, no, but in the Bible, do you read the Bible? Oh, okay, yeah. When you read the Bible, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. You're gonna understand. Bro. What the fuck is the Bible? What, like, what? It's a fucking, literally, that's a whole other story. Like, the Bible is a whole other thing that I could talk about separately. But I stopped telling people what I believe when they started talking about religion. They're like, ay, sí, Dios esto. I'm like, ay, es que, you know, like, I pray, and then, like, I no longer need this surgery, something like that. And I'm like, that could be scientific, baby. Yeah. You might have been taking the medicine or something like that. Something along those lines, that people that are religious say, oh my God, God did this crazy thing for me. And I understand where that's coming from, but also sometimes it's unrealistic. And it's like, you could do something towards it. You could have done something towards that. I don't know how to explain it, but I stopped saying what I'm just like, I just let them say whatever they need to say, because if I say something, like, even if it's, like, very minimal, or, like, any input, they're gonna try to, like, be like, you don't believe so. No, but you do go to church, like, all these things. Yeah, like, they'll start integrating that into you. I agree and disagree with that, because I feel like the whole, like, miracle, like, thing is so real, though, because I feel like I'm a very, like, firm believer of, like, your thoughts and, like, your words are, like, very powerful. So I feel like, since I do, like, manifestation, like, I do believe in, like, God and, like, you know, the universe and, like, a higher, like, power. I'm like, okay, like I do know that God is great, and, like, he could do a lot of things for us. But I feel like when people take it to the extreme of, like, bringing actual religion, like, into it, that's when it could be a little bit like I get what you were trying to say, but also I'm like, some people do cure from, like, praying, and like, you know, I do believe that God is that great. It's the same kind of power, that because when you're praying, you have so much intent into that prayer, and
that's the same thing that goes into when you manifest something.
Right.
Anything that you know that you want. It's like, and I agree. I do believe that.
Yeah.
But people who think that like, it's like God is like, I don't know how to say it, but I do understand what you're saying. It's the same thing. You're putting intent into something. It's the same way that like people who are religious will pray to God for things, and then people who like do like white magic or whatever it is that they do, like a little brujita or something.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You're putting intent into something that you do to create an outcome. And it's like, but for people who are religious and like believing that witchcraft stuff is bad or that things are witchcraft, you're doing the same thing with this a different kind of like it looks different when you're doing it, but it's the same thing. There's intent. Then, you know, religious people say that brujas are like the devil and like that, or like any kind of manifestation kind of thing like that would be like witchcraft.
Yeah, they think that it's bad. Yeah, like getting your cards read, astrology. They think that astrology is like the worst. They literally think it's like the devil.
And it's the
like
same thing. That's with them with the Bible.
It's like their belief. Yeah. But yeah, going back to like you like not wanting to like bring up certain things to like religious people or even like going back, it's just like it's so pointless. Like, and I struggle. I'm such like a like no like I'm also like very like hard-headed and like necia that I like try to like explain my side of things. Try to like debate it and like explain my side of like things, but I feel like I've gotten to a point where I'm just like there's no point. Like I just like there's no point in like arguing. There's no point in like whatever.
I can't
like
convince you and you can't convince me, and that just agree to disagree.
Like, I was about to say, like, we literally just have to agree to disagree. And it's just like, I don't know. I feel like there's people that really do that. I don't know. I feel like people just having like different mindsets. It's like, no one's ever gonna like come to a formal agreement with things, no matter what.
Exactly. And then that's like you being open-minded and things that they're not like that. The fact that you could say, okay, I'm agree to disagree, that's open-minded because you understand that I'm not going to change your mind and that's your belief. But for them, they don't have that. They're like, I'm going to fight you. I'm going to like keep going. And there was somebody at my old job that we would work together and this like a lot, but like we never really worked together until we started talking more and he started telling me more about like religion stuff. And it started off by like we were actually talking about like fraternities. He said that he was in a fraternity and those are like actually like demonic and like those are evil and like cults. He said that, and he kind of said that, and I was filling in the blanks for him. He was like, yeah, but he wasn't saying like this is culty or anything. But we knew what we were talking about. I know he agreed with me. And then we got into like, yeah, I found God, and that's why I like left like fraternity. I told him to take me off the list, like don't contact me. And I agree, but I'm like, period. Like I agree with that. I agree that sororities and fraternities could be a little culty. And like I don't know, but he started telling me more about like religion and stuff, and he was more like really like I'm like really big believer. Like I pray to God so much. Like hablo en lenguas, all these things, and I'm like, and I enjoy having conversations with people like that. Like if you're telling me like we're having a healthy conversation, nothing's going wrong yet. And then I started saying like my beliefs on something. I think it was about him. He said something like, he was like, yeah, so like when priests say like, you know, all these things are bad, like killing is bad, you know, lying is bad, you know, being gay is bad. And I'm like, hold up, get the fuck out of my desk, like get my desk area. But I was like listening to him like, okay, like what is he trying to like, did he mean that, or is he saying that like that's what padres say?
Like he's speaking like
but no, I think it was pretty. I was like, well, I don't believe that being gay is bad, like, you know, I don't think that that's anything bad. And he was like, have you read the Bible? And I was like, no. He's like you'll understand. That pissed me off. He was like walking off and he's like walking backwards. I'm like, get the fuck out of my.
Oh my god, I would have kicked them. I would have kicked them.
It was like too far away from me already. But after that, I was like, okay, me tengo que apartar de él, because he was have to like every time he would come around, he would start talking to me about God, and I felt like he was getting closer, like wanting to like evangelize me. And like take me under his wing and like have like I'm his victim, you know? Because people are like that. And then I was telling my coworkers and stuff, and the same thing. He was talking to them in private about the same thing. Like he was like talking to so many of my coworkers about God. He was recruiting for his fucking culto, bro. And then and yeah, so I'm like, I'm gonna stop like talking to him about God, honestly, because this is getting scary. I don't want to get into anything that I feel like I was gonna get kidnapped. like it was gonna get spiritually kidnapped. Like, do not.
You didn't want to fall into that again.
Like that. So like I was like, no, but yeah, they swear that the Bible is the truth and the answer to everything.
And I feel like people, and like I guess that goes again with like the way that like your perspective towards like certain things or like your beliefs. But I feel like people really just take the Bible. People just interpret the Bible however they want.
Yeah.
And like if you have a healthy relationship with like the Bible and like God and like a different type of like spirituality, I guess it's like I feel like certain verses that people like you can literally interpret. Is that interpret? Yeah, interpret the verses like differently, and like I feel like the super like religious people tend to like interpret them like in like such a negative way and be like, oh well, it's saying this and like this is what they mean, so like this is how it should be.
They
but I
mold
feel
it
like
however they want.
yeah, but I feel like I've seen people who are like have like a healthier relationship with like I guess like their spirituality and like God and like they're not super like close minded and super like conservative. I feel like they get different meanings out of like verses that I feel like could be a little bit more like meaningful.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, like your perspective.
Yeah.
Like you're seeing a different, the same quote, but you're just like reading it differently depending on what your mindset is. Or like what you believe in.
Or even that, like the whole like gay thing, like what does that have to do with like the Bible? Like
That's
like
so,
at what point, like
why is it included in that?
Yeah.
Why do you care?
Or like I actually want to see the verse. Like what are you saying? Like why are you interpreting it like that? Like that's probably not even what like it means. Like I feel like if anything, like God literally loves us all, and people always say that. Like even like religious people, like like God, yeah.
And that God did make us however He wanted to make us.
He loves us no matter what.
He loves us.
So why are you hating on gay people?
Bro, for real. And then it's like, I saw this video on TikTok that was so funny because it was like a lady being like super like sarcastic about religion, but this is exactly how it sounds. She was like, so God died for us and our sins because He loved us so much, but He hates sin. But He died for our sins. He died for all of our sins. So He can still sin, but if He's saying it's bad. Like, do you know what that, do you get it? It's like, He already died. Y'all say that. Y'all keep saying that. Okay, He died for our sins. Okay, then I can do it again.
Right.
Like, he accepted them.
Yeah.
Like,
He's going to keep accepting them.
Right, like, He's still dead. And,
Yeah.
You know, like, He's still, that's a contract. Like, and first of all, I didn't even ask to be born. So why am I born and then I'm like forced these, like,
crazy things
that are, like, being thrown at me. But if He, like, that's so real. Like, if He died for our sins, He already said, like, I forgive you.
And like, can we talk about how, like the most religious people are like the most evil like people?
Yes, please talk about that.
Like,
yes,
the most evil people on earth. Like why are we like making it okay for you because you think that God is number one because you're super Christian or super religion. Super religion. Religion. You're super religion. Because you're super religion. Because you're super religious. And you could think certain things like you being super religious or being like God's number one like
soldier,
literally fan or whatever.
Yeah.
Like whatever you say or think is like okay, as long as you believe in God, as long as you go to church, as long as you follow all the whatever religious things, like you're like a good person. Like no, babe, that's not how it works.
Yeah, like people mask their evilness with religion. Yeah, because like the same thing. Like,
no, that ass.
Well, you know, like we go to church because we're sinners. It's like
it's not working, babe. Like
like you raped somebody, like you should.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like no, you should be put away.
That ass.
Like people are so, and then it gets.
Talk about your remember the thing that you said about that one conservative that it got killed. Oh and they mentioned that at church.
Oh my god, yes, it's a perfect story for this.
Yes, because like that was like the first thing I thought about. Yeah, like, I have so many other things in mind that I'm like super religious moms or like just family members and like people that are just like they see you as like que bien liberal y bien like
if it's so bad.
Yeah,
bro. When I was 18 years old and during COVID and everybody was doing the Black Lives Matter protest.
Oh my god.
And everybody was waking up to all these things and like being like, you know, super like human rights. Like, supporting human rights. I was at that age, I was just out of high school and I felt so much is wrong with the world and these protests are helpful and like you know, saying Black Lives Matter is helpful and everything needs to be, you know, I feel so strongly about that, and I think it's true. Like, Black Lives Matter, obviously, abortions should, like, why are we even talking about these things? Why are these even issues? Why do we have to go and protest?
Why is it even like controversial?
Why is it controversial? Like, literally, women, stay out of our women's bodies, all these things, right? And like my tias, like my family members, my mom, were like being so weird, and they were like judging me. They were like, "Oh my god, like she's wearing her shirt again that says Black Lives Matter." Like, mirala, like all these, like saying like,
what the fuck?
Bitch, why are you judging my outfit? First of all, I'm 18 years old. Like, leave me alone. And I had bought like these shirts, like Black Lives Matter, and then another one that said like Latinas for Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that I said. And then another one that was for about like immigration and ICE. It was like something like no one's illegal or something like that. And my mom, my tias and my mom were hating on my shirts. They hated like my ideas of like wanting to speak out for what I believe in. And I felt that energy. I felt like how they were making fun of me. That's like the idea that they have. Like, we're like so like liberal, and everything is so, if it's like opposing them in any way, we're liberal, we're crazy, blah blah.
Yeah.
Like, like they're doing too much. That's how I feel about it. Like, we're doing too much.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't doing nothing about it.
Literally, like,
it's affecting you.
Yep. Like, you need to be speaking up, babe.
You're the victim. We're speaking up for you. You should be worrying about this stuff too. It's affecting you. Like, we're literally trying to be your voice.
Like, people are very like not united.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like, I don't even want to say competition, but it's just like, why can we not just fight for each other?
Yeah.
Like, why does it have to be, oh, you're this, like, you come from this background or whatever, like, you shouldn't speak up for like others, or like you shouldn't.
Do you remember?
Because
do you remember in
what's
high school?
the issue?
Yeah.
What's the fucking
why,
issue?
like, if you feel that way about yourself and your situation, why can't you have empathy for somebody else that's in a different situation, that's in the same boat?
And it's still an issue.
It's still,
it continues to be.
Yeah. Two things could be true at once, but you could also like support other people.
Yeah.
Do you remember in high school how we had about our little bracelets, and we were doing a fundraiser for Venezuela?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that? And I was like, we had pop sockets and bracelets, and we were fundraising and sending money to Venezuela for their situation that they have. It was like, it's still going on to this day. But in high school, we created this big PowerPoint, and we were collecting money because people in Venezuela, you know, they didn't have a lot of resources, and they have a dictatorship, so everything is like super bad. And we're gathering up money, and I remember being like super like excited about it. And one of our teachers, and he was like openly like not wanting to support. And like now that I'm at this age and like in this mindset, I could have just been like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt so offended.
Really?
That he didn't want to help.
What did he say anything?
He was like, I'm not gonna donate to other people when my people are like struggling. And I was like, but what are you doing to support your people?
Exactly.
And I literally called him like that. I'm like,
period.
What are you doing then that it's like stopping you so bad from like supporting other, other like
your people?
Yeah, other people. And he was like, people in Flint, my family in Flint, and all these things. I'm like, well, are you helping them in any way?
Yeah.
And then I was like crying. Like, I literally felt so like bad because I really liked him as a teacher. Mm-hmm. And so to me, it felt kind of like you're putting me down. Like, it's not even about me.
Yeah.
Like, it's not about me, girl. But I felt it so strongly that I was like so emotional. Like, this is for a good cause, and you're being so weird about it. Mm-hmm. And you're saying that you can't help other people until you help your people. Then help your people so you can help me.
Right.
Like, do that. Like, get something going.
Like, do something.
Send a check. Write a check, babe.
Yeah.
As a man, like, write a check.
I'll send you an invoice.
Yeah.
Like,
literally, I'll do it for you. I'll send you the invoice. And so then I was crying, and I guess people told him that I was like down the hallway crying. Yeah. And then he called me into his office and everything, and he was like, I'm sorry, if I would have known that it would have affected like this, I would have never said. I would have just done like giving you like support.
That's not even the point though.
Exactly.
Still, because like the fact that you think like that, like that's all I need to know for me to know where you stand.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
Yeah. And then he was like, so I I did a reflection on what you said, and you're right. Like, I should have done something for my people. Like, why, like, be negative and stuff. And he said that he'd like gave money to something like a
foundation,
fundraiser or something for Flint or whatever it was. Pero dijo que él ya hizo algo, and like he would like support our stuff. But that's true. Like, why do you even have to? I don't know.
I feel like it was the way that he worded it. Like, like you could just be like, oh, like I'm not. I don't know. Even if it was like financial, like I'm not financially like
Yeah, like, nah,
like I
don't
can't
want to.
like help her now.
Yeah,
But, like,
I
for
don't
you
like
to
why?
say,
Why?
true,
Why?
you would have. But I feel like putting it in the like, oh, like my people are struggling, so I'm not gonna help other people. It's like
That triggered me.
yeah.
I was like, "Ugh, why are you being like
Hold
this?
up.
This is not okay."
Yeah,
but I felt,
that's fucked.
oh my god, I was so emotional, and then I was like crying. Yeah, but
Oh, you never talked about
oh yeah,
Charlie,
okay,
Charlie Kirk.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Trigger warning.
trigger warning. We're
Trigger
talking about
name.
Charlie Kirk. I've been seeing so many memes about him. Have you seen like people like photoshopping his face, like the baddie, like a baddie picture, and like it's his face,
No.
and then like making fun of him.
What the hell?
But,
He's
anyway,
gonna haunt us.
Yeah. Yeah. So a few weeks ago we went to church. It was like right after Charlie Kirk, got shot and stuff. And that was in that church, and with that same, oh, it was a different padre actually. All these padres.
Point that they're all the same.
Hey, yeah, mind you, they're not all the same padres. These are different occasions. And he was like, I forgot why. It was like mom asked me to go to church, and it was like the first time I went to church in a long time. And so I don't really go to church like that. And he was like, and I was like zoning out because at church I don't listen.
Same.
I'm just be like, la, 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 what am I gonna eat after this?
Literally. That's what you're thinking about.
Like, la china buffet. But then he was like, como ese muchacho que apenas se acaban de matar, ¿cómo se llama? El Charlie Kirk. El Charlie Kirk que lo mataron por ser, he's like, era un buen señor o era una buena persona. He's like, lo mataron por creer en Dios. Por eso lo mataron. And what he was saying, he was like, y todo lo que decía tenía razón, like, and they killed him for believing in God. What the fuck? No, I was looking around.
Right
Nobody was like reacting. Everybody was just like, they're probably all zoning out too. Like, but I was like, what the fuck? Why is he saying this stuff in front of people? And mind you, like, he was like saying that like if Charlie Kirk was a good person just because he believed in God.
Exactly.
And like they killed him and they victimized him as that, like,
yeah,
he died because he was a Christian. Like, pobrecito, y él tenía una familia. Yeah, exactly. Everybody has a fucking family. Exactly. Nobody wants to be taken away from their family. Does that sound familiar? And you're saying that in front of so many people who come from like undocumented backgrounds. Yeah, a lot of people that come from other countries and that are being targeted by ICE. And Charlie Kirk was Trump's like best friend or something. Like, now they did like a whole rally for him, and it looked like they did like a memorial for him or something, and it looked like a whole like politician event. Like they're treating him like a politician when he wasn't a politician. Mm-mm. He was just like a speaker.
Yeah, but he was like he was like Trump, super fucking conservative.
He was
like,
very conservative and believed in Trump and all these things, and you're painting him like a good guy.
And you saying that at church in front of like the number one like victims of like everything that is going on, is like insane. Yeah, insane. So I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, this is why I don't come to church. But then even my mom, she was like, eso no estuvo bien que dijera eso, because she knows that the Charlie Kirk lore. And I was trying to even think about like, why would the padre say that? And I'm like, a lo mejor no lo conocía bien. Like, he didn't really know what Charlie Kirk was saying. Mm-hmm. But even then, if you don't know, why are you saying that in front of so many people who believe everything that you say? And now imagine that's somebody's first impression of Charlie Kirk, and then later on they like hear about him again and be like, oh yeah, ese señor. Like, they're gonna feel like he's a good guy. Yeah. And he's not. He literally was like, that's all they know, and people are gonna take it as it is, and they're not gonna continue to do the research. That's how they are. And they get brainwashed. That's literally what it is. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just pure ignorance. Yeah. It's pure ignorance. And people really just not even like being educated. Like, I remember during like the whole like election like last year, my mom like asked her neighbor if like she was no, I think our neighbor asked us if we were like voting, because I don't think she's like able to vote. Mm-hmm. And mom was like, yeah. And then she like asked her basically like, oh, like, who would you vote for if like God. You could? Mom asked her, and then she said that she was like, well, I think like Trump. She was like, yo creo Trump. She was like, no es tanto, todos están diciendo que él fue el que nos ayudó más, blah blah. And I took my ass right out of the house. I was like, I'm about to fight this lady. Like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, like all the like a lot of the Hispanics that like voted for him, and like, oh yeah, like Woody ass fucking stimulus checks that he didn't even, I don't even, bro, it's all bullshit. Yeah. And I'm like, by like little things like this that people like make him seem like, oh, like he was so much help, or like he did this, he did that. He didn't do fucking shit. Like, he did not do shit. And even then, like, why would you not take the other 1 million trillion evil things that he's trying to do into account and set that bullshit aside. Like,
Yeah.
get your ass up, go to fucking work, go stack your money up.
Yeah. And
Why are you conning
educated?
Yeah, get fucking educated. Get
That's
your money up, not
crazy.
your funny up. Like, why are you conning?
Please stop trying to be funny about it.
Like,
It's not funny.
ain't shit funny.
Ain't shit funny. That's crazy.
shit
How
funny.
and Donald Trump has literally said that he
Loves stupid people.
he loves some people. He loves some people, and it's scary, and it's so like I feel bad for them almost. It's like te están viendo la cara de pendejo.
Like, how are you that dumb?
How are you that dumb?
How are you that
Those are
dumb?
people that get scammed.
Literally.
Those are people who get scammed out of their money.
I'll go scam them.
For real, like, soy Donald Trump. Mándame $1,000. That ass, and they will do it too.
And hold on to it for a check.
Literally, bitch. Oh my god, it's so...
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Like, it's really fucking
common.
sad, bro. They do.
It's crazy. Or they're like, oh, well, I did it. You know, my family came here illegally. Like, why is that such a big deal? It's not even about, like, it's not even about the laws. It's racism. And they try to be like, no, it's because you have to come here legally. It's because, you know, your parents did it wrong. Your grandparents did it wrong.
What is wrong about it?
They're criminals. They're criminals.
What is
racism?
Literally.
There's nothing wrong.
It's all it is.
Racism.
It's just profiling because
yes.
What is wrong? It's land, bro.
Yeah.
It's literally just fucking land.
It's not even their land.
It's stolen land.
It's stolen land.
Why are we
and then somebody was
being
like,
restricted from stolen land? Like,
this is my land. My ancestors grew up here. You came from like somewhere else. Like, you're the one that should leave.
Mm-hmm.
Like, go back to where you came from.
Yep.
Like, let's start there.
Let's start there.
Mm-hmm. Because people were trying to be like, well, no, like the Native Americans, there was like wars and the Native Americans just lost their land. No, they didn't.
They fucking didn't.
They didn't. If you do some research, you'll find out that they fucking didn't.
If you pay attention, U.S. history, bitch.
U.S. history will always try to make themselves look better and try to always paint the dark person as the bad person. The minority, whatever they think is a minority. Because Native Americans, they had their own language, they had their own religion. They were able to read and write in their own language. When they got colonized, they didn't know how to read and write English. Like, have you guys thought about that? It wasn't English to them first. Like, they didn't know. So when the Americans, like when the government was saying, here, like, here's a contract, sign this contract, and then you're going to have 70% of the land, I'm going to have 30% of the land. They didn't know how to read.
Right.
And that's how else were they going to, like, defend themselves? How else, besides, obviously, they did get to the point where they were, like, fighting for their land and stuff. But they, like, the treaties were always broken. Mm-hmm. They're always broken, and to the point where now the government is like trying to give the Native Americans money, and they're like, a lot of people take the money, obviously, but a lot of people are like, we don't want the money, we just want their land. Like, it's just the land, like, and it's so greedy and it's so nasty and racist, and they like, again, it preys on people who are uneducated because they couldn't understand it, so they're like, well, it's kind of like, en que los dejas, you know?
Deadass.
I think about my parents, like, if you were to give them a fucking contract and be like, sign this and you're gonna get this deal, you're gonna just go off like whatever they say.
Whatever it is.
And the contract could literally like say you're gonna work your life away from me.
And
like,
not even know.
Yeah, and not know. And then you're uphold to that contract. And they kept breaking the contract. It's not even like the contract was binding. They kept breaking it. They kept doing whatever they wanted to do. And
even then, like, why? I don't want your fucking contract. Get the fuck out my land.
Right.
Like, why are you here?
A contract is already like assimilate. It's already like a contract is already suggesting that they already own the property.
Deadass.
Like,
yeah.
Don't negotiate this.
They like gaslighted them. Yeah. They literally gaslighted them.
It's crazy. Like, what's up with like the white people and like their urge to like conquer and like colonize? They do it with everything.
With everything.
So we've been talking for like almost an hour. So we want to get into our hot topic, which is was gonna be like something that we talked about as like a topic for this, but we're gonna use it as our hot take. Hot take. So my hot take is that people experience like their afterlife however they want, however they imagined it while they were alive. And I feel like it's because if you think about it, like a person who is Catholic and believes that after you die, you either go to heaven or hell, okay? But what if and if you think that that's like that's a way for everybody, like everybody. So like you're like, oh my god, I wonder if I'll see Michael Jackson in heaven. And it's like, what if Michael Jackson wasn't even Catholic?
Right.
And what if he didn't even believe he was supposed to be up there or down there? Like, what if you believe
like, where's he at?
Yeah, like, what if you thought he was gonna be reincarnated, and then you like have this idea of like, oh, when I go to heaven and I see Michael Jackson, you know, blah blah blah, or I'm gonna see this person, or I'm gonna be in hell, or what if I go to hell? That's what you believe, okay? But you cannot believe that that's the same thing for everybody, because what if somebody who was like atheist and never like believed in God, never believed that there was anything a higher power or whatever, like, what's their afterlife going to be like? It's not going to be how you thought it was going to be for you.
Yeah.
Because why would it, like imagine, like, you're being Catholic your whole life. Like, imagine being Catholic your whole life and then dying and experiencing, like, a totally different religion's afterlife. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
you're gonna be disappointed.
I'm like, damn, like, my whole life was a lie.
For real.
So, like, everything is just however you want it to be. And you can't think about that for anybody else. Like, you don't even know.
It's like your own reality.
It's your own, you create your own reality and you create your own afterlife. So, think big.
Yep. Big brains, babe. But also, like, well, how do we even know that? Like, it's just like, we don't even know. It gets so, like, death is, like, so unknown. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm personally, like, scared of, like, death. It's just, I'm like, I literally don't know what the fuck would, like, happen. And, like,
I get anxiety thinking about it.
Bro, no,
I get so, and, like, what do you mean? Like, when am I gonna die then? Like, I start getting really scared.
And I feel like it's just, like, you literally don't know, like, is heaven and hell even, like, real? Like, how do you even know that? Like, how do we put that to a test? Like,
right, and what would it look like? Because people, my how I think about it is, I think that heaven is, like, a really, like, it's, like, red, it's, like, burning. It's, like, a red, like, you're always miserable. And then heaven is, like, you're in the clouds,
you're at peace,
white, and you're at peace, and everybody's there. But it's, like, everybody has their own. And what if that's, like, just, like, a figurative way to describe it? And then what would it even be like?
And what if you don't? Because I feel like I'm a very, like, I really do believe in, like, reincarnation, and I believe in, like, past lives too. So I'm like,
and Catholics don't believe in that.
Your parents don't use Catholics? No, they don't. They really don't. And they think that you're gonna, like, either go to hell or go to heaven. That's it. But it's like people that believe in, like, reincarnation, they're not gonna experience that. Like, they're gonna be, like, reincarnated as someone else. Or, like, have you thought about how, like, I don't know, you know how they say that deja vu is, like, tells you that, like, you are on the right path or whatever? And I've heard that, like, deja vu, like, because sometimes, like, if you feel, like, deja vu, like, different, and sometimes I feel like I've felt like I've experienced or have gotten a glimpse of, like, past life, like me.
Like, when you have deja vu?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like, I feel like sometimes I have that deja vu, like, feeling, and I'm like, wait, like, I feel like I already lived this.
Yeah, same.
And it's like, was that, like, my past life? Like, I've questioned that before.
Like, if you lived again a little bit of your past life?
Yeah. Like, I'm like, what if that deja vu, like, moment or feeling was a glimpse from my past life? Or is it something that's gonna happen?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why, and I always set this, like, an example, but I don't know if it was a dream, but it just always feels very, like, deja vu to me, and it feels like I lived it. But I have, like, this really, like, weird, when I, like, think about it, that I've had this, like, I think about me being, like, in a rainy, like, city. Like, it's like an actual, like, it's like a scene. Like, I see me in it, yes. And it's like a rainy city, Aventura playing, and, like, I'm, like, and, like, at night or something, and, like, I'm, like, walking. Realistic. Yeah, and it's just like, I haven't lived that yet, but, like,
it's very specific.
It felt very
real.
Yeah, like, and I feel like at some point, like, I got a deja vu feeling from thinking about that, like, a random, like, I just thought about it, but I was like, I don't think it was a dream, and, like, it just felt like I experienced it, like, a long time ago. It feels so
personal, right? Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's like so weird.
Like, is that past, like, me? Like, I don't know, bro. It's so weird.
It's like a memory, but it doesn't feel like a memory. It feels like something that you have lived before.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's what happened to me. Like, I literally, because I'm like, it's not a dream, because I don't remember any part of any of my dreams, like, so vividly, and, like, makes me feel like I'm yearning for that moment, or, like, I'm waiting for that moment.
Yeah.
It's so weird, because for me, it was like, I was, like, in a really tall building, and I was, like, out in the balcony, and I was looking at the Detroit skyline, because I remember seeing the GM, the little blue light that's at the top of GM, the Renson. I remember seeing that, but I'm waking up, and I'm like, and then I didn't even realize, when I was really, like, thinking about this moment or whatever, I didn't even know that that's what the GM Branson looked like. And then I'm like, wait, that's the building I saw in my memory.
I feel like you've told me that before.
Yes. And there was, like, a few other ones, but I don't remember.
And that was before you even, like, worked there, wasn't it? I remember you told me that.
I was, like, little.
That's so weird.
Yes. And I think that's how I noticed it was, like, something like, wait, I work in this building now.
That's so strange.
I was, like, I was working there, like, junior year of high school for my work study. But it's, like, a weird feeling. I'm like, I feel like I'm looking into, like, a moment in my future or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of felt like the top of like an iglesia. I always feel like the top of like Holy Redeemer.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I was up in one of those big like, little castle things, and I was looking out from it. That's what
so
I feel, but I'm not
strange.
sure. I've never seen it, but that's what I feel. That's where I feel like I am.
Yeah.
At the top of Holy Redeemer. On top of the world, babe.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, deja vu is weird. I wonder if there's any scientific thing behind it. Same with like dreams, but I don't think there's any scientific thing with dreams. At least not yet.
I don't know. Dreams are
Dreams
weird.
scare me sometimes.
Yeah.
Dreams are
why
weird,
am I
but also
dreaming
I've had dreams where I'm like, this is literally real life.
Yeah.
Or dreams where I
It's
feel like
it feels so real.
it feels so real that I wake up and I don't know if that was a dream or not.
Bro, yeah,
Because
that ass.
I literally have like, for example, today, however today went, and then I go to sleep and I'm dreaming about today, but just like one or two different things change. Like for example, it's like the same exact thing, but instead of like Maricruz was here, and like we were talking about her. Or like if after this I went to like the store, and I'm like, well, did I actually do that? Because the dream felt so. It was exact same as my
day.
Or other times where I wake up and I feel like I was just somewhere else. Like not even just my brain. Like I just came
you were
from,
physically
like,
somewhere else.
Somewhere else physically. And
you hopped into bed and you woke up.
Literally, like I used to feel like that so often. Like I feel like I was just somewhere else doing something. I was just talking to somebody right now. Like I feel like I just got teleported.
Do you feel like your dreams are very vivid from like where you're describing it, like or like lucid dreams? I mean, isn't that what lucid dreams are? When like your dreams are really really vivid.
Isn't that where you will control your dreams?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah,
or astral projects. I don't know.
I think it is lucid dream. Yeah,
dreams. I never had a dream like that, but
me either.
I had dreams where I feel like they're super super like vivid, and then like as I'm waking up, they start fading away, and like I can't recall
I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that feeling. Or I hate when like certain dreams don't. It's very rare for when I wake up from a dream and I want to keep dreaming it, but then I fall back asleep and I don't dream it again.
Yeah, it's such a
that makes me so mad. I'm like, damn, I want to know what happened next.
I know. Like I wanted to see it.
For real.
Yeah.
But yeah, dreams are.
Some people
really
do that. Some people actually like pick it up where they left it off.
I wish I could.
Me too.
But some dreams are scary. Where I'm like, I don't want to experience that ever again. Yeah. Well. Those were our hot takes.
Yeah.
Yes. I really do believe that we all had a past life, and I feel like we could possibly get reincarnated into someone else. Even like, I feel like there's been some cases where people are like, oh, like if a baby's born in the family and like someone just passed away, and like the baby just has like the very like similar like demeanor, similar like actions, like similar like things that they do as like the person that just passed away in the family. It's just like it makes you like what else would you think?
That happens a lot where somebody
so
like passes
creepy.
away and then somebody like is pregnant,
born after. Yeah. They like I don't know.
I
believe that too, but it's just like it's kind of scary.
So we're gonna close out the video now.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching our third episode of Bestie Banter, for bantering with us, and
yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, share
with your friends. Watch the whole video. Comment, like, subscribe, and let us know what you were doing while you watched this video, because I'm nosy. And yeah, thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.
Guys. Bye.